Hello. I I had to just put on my makeup. I just put on some makeup. I just got off. But this is now to for the people who have gotten older that say they love God. Hopefully, God will send somebody in your life that somebody young that went through a lot, that got to God, and that will come back and meet you where you at and love you. And but you can't be all I know everything, you can't tell me nothing. You can't have that type of attitude, because it's always them young ones. Just like David, you know, they try to put them young ones out. They thinking that a young person can't tell them anything, you know. And young people go through a lot too, you know. We go through a lot too. And the thing is, we just can't give up. Going through is important to go through. And the only way through is the truth will make you free. Just always tell the truth, you know. And always put God first, as in, like, you know, do what God say do. What would Jesus do, you know? So hopefully the old people will run across somebody that's young, that that they will drop their pride because they haven't gotten them anywhere, and that they will be willing to humble themselves and get the right help that they need before it's too late. You know, if somebody come in your life and you are hurting, your body is hurting, your body is aching. If someone come in your life and they know God and you say you love God, and they want to pray for you when you say you hurting, and then they pray for you and your pain go away, just know that that person can do nothing without God. So if your pain go away, just know that the prayers of the righteous is valid much. And don't try to get people who don't smoke to smoke, cause you know, cause you in sin. Don't try to get them to do wrong, because you know if you get them to do wrong, then you won't have to stop doing your wrong, because now both of y'all doing it. So the one who's telling you to stop doing wrong, stop smoking, stop drinking, she really love you. She really love you. So don't try to introduce them to that so that they can stop talking about it, or should I say bitching about it, so that you can keep doing it. No, if they want you to stop, if you love them like you say you love them, you will turn from your wicked ways, because they don't want to watch you kill yourself, you know. So everybody, you know, everybody come in your life for a reason, you know. So I'm a reason. My ministry is like no other. This ministry is like no other because I get it directly from God. I learned how to grow. I learned how to put God first and keep Him first and love Him with all my heart, and went through a lot, and now I'm back, and guess who with me? I got pieces of heaven is inside of me. Yes, the Holy Ghost, and no one can take it from me. It was a gift from God for my obedience. Yep. Someone just walked past the car and gave me this. He was so sweet to me. He was like, for you. I'm like, me? Thank you. See? Look at God. God blessings and no sorrow. You don't have to worry about a thing. You don't have to worry about a thing when I tell you God is so good. And it's like the best thing that you can do in your life is to obey God. I know you like, what can I do for God? Like, what can I do? What can I do? And the best thing you can do for God is obey Him. In order to obey Him, you need to know what He said. You don't have to run to people and ask them. You actually can go to God yourself. Yeah, yourself. Anybody that's trying to stop you from getting to God is not your friend. They in the dark. They don't even know it. Anybody that's trying to stop you from getting better, why hang around somebody that's going to try to stop you from getting better, growing? That's why you got to be by yourself to hear from God, because people are a distraction. So, me, when I got by myself, y'all, I started growing, I started learning, I started passing tests, men started coming in my life, and I'm like, don't argue with somebody that don't know God. You'll never win. Don't argue back. You'll never win. It's like, okay. So I'm in love with God, and I love everybody. So I know I just got off live, and I didn't have makeup on, and I just threw that makeup on, and I came back on. So if you go watch the last video, it's called Now. You'll be like, she right, she have no makeup on. And then after that, this is Now too. And then I just put a little makeup on and came back on. But I love the Lord, because that's the only way we can get through. Because if we're going to be in this fire, there's another one in the fire. And I'm not just by myself. So if any man come in my life, guess what? He got to be willing. He got to treat me right. He got to do me right, because God is with me. And He don't want to hurt me at all. Because if He do, He going to wish He never did it. Because I know how to overcome evil with good. I know how to pray for you and let God take care of you. I know how to let go and let God. And a lot of people, when they get in relationships, when somebody hurt them, they hold grudges. And they wonder why this person karma, or why God ain't got on to them yet. Why it still look like they living life like they best? Why? When they hurt me. Let go and let God. Once you learn how to forgive that person and stay with God and choose to be happy, it's a choice. And it's free. I mean, why not pick it? Why not pick to be happy? And turn from your wicked ways so your prayers will be heard. Trust me, God gonna deal with them. God gonna deal with them. And you're gonna hear about it. And don't you laugh. Because if you laugh, God will take His hands up off of them. I ain't gonna laugh. Because you shouldn't have did wrong by me. You should have did me right. Be careful who you treat wrong. you know. And then God is in me, so it's like he looking dead at you, and he can hear you talking crazy to me. He can hear you thinking crazy to me. So you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. I'm talking about you gotta be like, this girl gonna make a big difference in my life. Why not? This girl got God with her. Man, I ain't gonna never hurt for anything. My body ain't gonna never hurt because she pray over me. My body get well. I mean, why do somebody wrong that want the best for you? Honey, I don't want you to smoke. All you can say is, okay, baby, I'm gonna stop. Okay, you need help. Now I've been there, so I know how to help you. So I would tell you to do something, and you'll have to do it. Even behind my back, you'll have to do it. Not just in my face like, oh, baby, I'm doing good. Okay. When I'm not around you, even though God is in me, God still see you. Everywhere you go, God really, really, really watching you because he know that I love you. He know that you supposed to treat me right. So don't think that being behind my back, you're gonna do what you want to do, because God revealed every secret thing. And trust me, I will get the news. And that relationship is not gonna work. So you gotta, for one, if a house is divided against itself, that house will not stand. Me telling you to stop doing wrong, me helping you turn from your wicked way, because I did that already. I learned how to solve my problems. I dealt with my wicked ways. No one helped me but God. So now I am able and ready, and I got God with me, so I can help you any problem you're dealing with. I want to help you with it because problems are meant to be solved, not ignored. And once you see the problem, I'm not judging you, but I want to help you, because once we can deal with this problem, any more problems, you got to be honest and you got to be truthful, because the truth will make you free. And just like, if I'm like a life coach, just like a counselor, when you telling people your problem, don't leave nothing out so they'll know how to treat the problem. They'll know how to handle the problem, right? So I'm like that. And being real to me, because God is in me. I'm not judging you. Tell me if the truth, even if it hurts, tell me the truth. I know how to handle pain, I've healed. So with you coming to me telling me, okay, I got a problem. Thank you. I love that. Let's work this problem out. You gotta be willing to solve the problem too. You gotta not want the problem, because the problem is bad, because the problem is gonna cause you and me to be separated if you don't deal with that problem. Because when you have problems, it's like, if you don't want to solve them, it's like you're giving the devil a resting place, because you got a wrong door open. Problems are demons. You can't want that problem, because if you want me, you got to deal with your problems. And I'm a problem solver. And I won't go tell people, oh, you this talking about your problem, gossiping. I won't do that. I go to God, so I can help you, but you got to want it. I went through a lot to get to this point in my life. In the storm, all I lost was some teeth. I lost a lot of teeth. But it's okay, because I can buy some more. I'm gonna buy me some, just like the rappers. If the rappers on the stages If they didn't have all that money, you'll see their original teeth. Whew. They go get new teeth too. And when I got saved, I said, "Oh Lord, these teeth not strong enough. I wanted some new teeth, cause I love smiling, and that was the only thing that I had to learn how to love myself, even with my old messed up teeth. I had to learn how to love myself, and I'm like, why my teeth? Why my teeth out of everything? Why my teeth? Because I love smiling. Like, why my teeth? So, but God know how to humble you. You know, everybody got something on they body that they had to learn how to love themselves. Because I used to count my teeth out. I said, "Ooh, I love myself. I just don't love my teeth." I'm like, I got to love everything about me. So okay, Lord. And I found a way to be thankful for my teeth, because even though they're out in the side, the side, I said, well, Lord, at least you allow me to have them in the front. And I was like thankful. I said, thank you for the teeth, the few teeth I have. And I had to go God's way. I had to learn how to love myself. God taught me. I'm working for God. I'm out here chasing the bag spiritually. I got over a lot of videos. People think I'm not working. They be like, where you working? You need to get a job. Why you not working? I am working. Trust me. The devil don't want me to do what I'm doing. Sure, he do not want me to do what I'm working for God. It's spiritually. Like, I am working. I'm doing some work that people who say they know God, they can't do this type of work. This type of work is going to require you to be obedient. This type of work is going to require you to let that man job go and serve one master. This type of work is going to be where you got to come out of sin. This type of work, you're going to have to stop getting booty to work for God. And this is what I did that. It wasn't easy at first, so I kept saying, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Lord, help me, help me, help me. And he did, because I wanted that help. So I am working. Trust me. I am rich. Trust me. I work for God. I'm on God's side. Both my feet is solid on God's side. I am ready to take off like a jet, just to please God with everything in me. Just to do what Jesus did. Just to heal the sick, open up blinded eyes. I'm ready to fight a good fight. I am ready to walk in my purpose. Because when God give me my money, I'm going to get my teeth fixed too. And then they won't have no reason to talk about me. What else would they say? Ooh, her teeth, she ain't got no teeth. That's all they used to talk about me, about my teeth. That's all they had to say. It's like, you ain't got nothing else to say? Nothing else to say. It was just my teeth, but God gonna... Because when I used to talk to people, I used to be reminded of my teeth. I be thinking like, ooh, they looking at my mouth. Ooh, they talking about my teeth. And I had to learn how to get that off my mind and just learn how to love myself and don't worry about it. And I said, shoot, they got people that got 2 teeth and they smiling Kool-Aid smile. They ain't worried about their teeth. I said, look at me. Why am I worried about my teeth? I had to learn how to love myself. Seriously, God taught me how to do that. I didn't know how to do that. When I was sleeping around with different people, that ain't loving yourself, because you could get sick. And the only thing that kept me from getting sick was me telling the truth, me loving them. God was on the righteous side. If I would have been dirty like them, I'll be sick. I'll be dead. If I would have been doing evil for evil, I'd be dead right now. I'll be, I'll be doomed. Don't do evil for evil. No, never. Let them go before you turn like them. You want to turn like that? That's bitter. Life can make you better or bitter. And it made me better. 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 Not bitter, but better. And I'm grateful for life. Because through it all I've been through, a lot of people would have been bitter by now. I've lost a lot of people I thought were my friend. I've lost a lot of family, but I'm still smiling, still going, still loving, still treating people nice, still forgiving people. I stayed with God, the truth. I stayed in the truth. I just always told the truth. Like, I love the truth. Although sometimes the truth used to hurt my feelings, but I took it. I took it. I done lost people I didn't want to let go of, but I had to. I had to learn how to let go and let God. And look at me now. I'm finna help everybody that want help. And it makes me feel good to help people who want it, who want to get better, who want to learn how to put God first, who want to learn how to walk in their purpose. I thought you loved God. You know, let's walk the walk and talk the talk. Let's do it like that. Then the devil really get mad. Then you can learn how to deal with your demons. Stop doing wrong. Every time you think about doing wrong, don't do it. Those are problems. Problems, you know, are meant to be solved. Like I always said, I started out with dealing with my own self. And I had to get away from people for a while because they was taking my focus off God. Let's go over here. Let's do that. Let's do that. But when nobody was around, it was like, I was like, and I just grabbed the Bible and I just started reading the Bible and I just started crying and I'm like, it was good that I was by myself. You know, I end up healing. when you stop picking in a wound, when people be coming around you, they be reminding you of wounds and picking on wounds and fighting and fussing and open up sores that trying to heal, you know, and it's like you will never heal. So when they left me alone, they left me alone long enough for me to heal. And now I'm healed, and now I can deal with wounded people. There's a lot of people out there hurt, you know, and when they come my way, I'm healed. So what you say to me, it's not going to hurt me because my wounds are not open. They close. I had wounds before. You know, I had wounds before. I've been hurt before. But I had to go to God to heal. And getting to God, I had to go through some stuff. I had to go through the people picking at me, laughing at me because of my teeth. And I always was sensitive about my teeth. That was the hardest one, but I eventually got over it. And it didn't matter if they talked about my teeth, because the Holy Spirit said, well, at least they happy. You know, them talking about me make you happy. Oh well, if that's what all it takes for you to be happy, then you can talk about me, because the Lord, y'all did it to Jesus. They talked about Jesus. And doing what God wants you to do, ooh, it's a job. You're going to get picked at, talked about, laughed at. You're going to get marked. You're going to be lied on. Yeah, you're going to have to become homeless. That's a job. And a lot of people like, I got to become poor? I got to become homeless? Yeah, Jesus became poor. And Jesus said, go and sell all you own and come and follow me. So I had to do what Jesus said do. And I know a lot of beautiful women are not going to want to become poor. But you have to overcome the world. So this working for God, it's gonna pay off at the end. Big time. So now is the time. I work for God. I ain't going through all this hell for nothing. So when people come to you, some of them come sweet and nice and loving. You just gotta tell them no. You can't leave God, to do what they want to do, because they're gonna be like, we human. They're gonna be like, you know, I got pressure. God taught me how to handle my pressure the right way. I'm not running around having sex. I work for God. I can't be doing that and working for God at the same time. That'll make me a hypocrite. I don't want to be no hypocrite. Then I ain't going to be able to get nothing from God. Like, I wouldn't know what to say to y'all. God give me what to say. That's why God get the glory. All I had to do was be obedient. Lord, whatever you wanted me to do, I would do it. And he said, okay, turn from your wicked ways. And I had a lot of problems. I was like, I'm like, Lord, you want me to stop smoking weed? He said, yes. And I'm like, but Lord, it grows. It's good. It's good. I told God what y'all said. Everybody, weed good for you. It grows. I said, Lord, it grows. I told him what y'all said. God said, your help comes from above and not from beneath. And I was like, oh my God, you right. He like, yeah, I'm right. And I was like, okay, I let it go. And I had to do some sacrifices. I had to literally die to myself. All of the things I used to love doing, I had to let it go. I had to let it go. In order for me to get healed, and I wanted to be healed more than anything in the world. I'm like, oh Lord, heal me, because I'm broken. Like, my heart is broken. Like, I can't work like this. He was like, okay, I heal you. And he was like, give me your heart. So my heart was in the earth with weed and sex and drugs. And I said, okay, all right. So I had to put my heart in heavenly places. That means I had to overcome the world. I had to love God more than anything in the world. So I eventually fell in love with God. So now look at me. I'm in love with the Most High God, and nothing can take my heart from God. Now, if a man come to me, he gonna have to come correct, because I have my discernment on point. I'm wise. I see, I hear. It's got to be good or nothing. If it ain't God, if it ain't good, it ain't God. So, come as you are. Just come correct. So, because if you don't come correct, I can help you. But one thing about it, the enemy, he ain't going to want to be corrected. He like being sick. He like being healed. He like doing the wrong things. That's how he survived, doing wrong. Once you stop him from doing wrong things, once you stop doing wrong, you starve him and he have to leave. He have to leave and go somewhere else to get it. Because he die. If you stop feeding him, he eat wrong. He eat wrong. He do wrong. When you do wrong, you feed him. If you start doing wrong, he'll leave you. That's what you want. That's what you need. Stop doing wrong. Feed him. Starve him. Starve the enemy. Starve the devil. Like, you gotta go, partner. You know? Like, you gotta go. I don't know where you're going, but you gotta get up out of here. You know? So starve him. Stop doing wrong. Because when it's like, dang, I'm thirsty. Do wrong. You know? And you like, nope, I ain't doing it. And then one day go by. He like, smoke a cigarette. You know, you like, nope, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And he like, dang, ooh, I'm about to starve to death. I ain't ready to take another day. And he gonna be like, let's go over there and have sex with Judy with the big booty. You be like, nope. He be like, oh my God. Oh my God. And he like, man, I ain't ready to live up in this body. This body don't want to do nothing wrong. I'm about to starve. I'm about to die up in here. I gotta go find somebody that's gonna do wrong. And it'll leave you. It'll leave you. I'm telling you. Starve the devil out of you. Starve him. He wants you to do wrong. You might be like, you can be like, ooh, ooh, that's him in there. He like, do wrong. And you like, no, I'm scared. Lord Jesus, oh Lord, I thank you. Help me, Lord. Keep me from sin. Help me, Lord. Don't let me fall, Lord Jesus. And I'm talking about do that in the midst of when you, it's like, you know how you ever did drugs and then you get the feeling for it and you like, oh, I got a headache, man. I'm getting a bad headache. I'm getting hot and cold. I'm fuming, you know? And it's like, stop doing wrong. You're going to have to go cold turkey. And the devil will leave. And then guess what? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Jesus. You calling on God. God get the glory. God heal you from that. Yeah. And then you'll tell everybody, when they come in your life, be telling you to do wrong, you be like, because the devil can't get you to do it, you put him out. Here comes somebody else telling you to do wrong. The devil trying to get back in. Said no to wrong. Whether it's coming out of your head, whether it's coming from somebody else. No. And why you gonna get mad at me because I said no? It's my choice. Go find somebody else. I'm pretty sure it's somebody else around the corner be ready to do wrong. I'm not doing it. Wrong sister. You know, and it's like, shoot, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't want to do wrong. I want to obey God. Like, you can't get mad at me for making the right choice. Rebuke the devil. Rebuke your sister. Rebuke your brother. Whoever telling you to do wrong. No, is you wrong with you? Who you working for? So, I want to thank you for listening. You really love God, don't you? Yeah. When I see y'all constantly listening, whether it's 1 or 2 people, I know that you love God. And you will get everything God got for you. All you got to do is please God. You can please one. You might can't please everybody around you. But you can please one, and you might as well let that be God. Put God before all. Put God before your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your kids. Put God first. Put God first. And it's like, Lord, whatever you say, I'll do it. Although some people going to be upset. But it's all good because it's my choice, and I choose to please God. They don't know God. So they thinking you tripping. They like, look at you acting funny. No, I'm not acting funny. Call me what you want. Talk about me. I don't care. I need to get to God. Like, I need to survive. I need to live. I need to make it. I need to be successful. I need to. You'll see. You'll understand later. And you're going to wish you to follow me. You're going to wish you to turn from your wicked way too. You're going to wish you to obey God. You'll see. Hopefully it won't be too late. So thanks for watching. You have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much. This is Now 2. This video is called Now 2. I just did one. It said now. I didn't have no makeup on. You can like, dang, now don't have no makeup on, but Now 2 have makeup on. I know. But thank you so much for watching. You have reached the end of this video. I will see you on the next live. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Bye for now. Match the all bells notification. Catch me later. I'll be back.